Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kukla, in case you didn't know, and I'm very happy to announce that we are doing our show from New York today, and a very lovely lady is going to be our guest star because Fran is down in Florida, and she's not on vacation. She's working down there. She's doing a show down there. So a very lovely lady is joining us this afternoon, and I think you all know her. I'm sure if you were watching the hit parade last night, you know who we mean. Dorothy Collins, and she's going to be with us. She's going to sing a wonderful duet with Ollie.
Bye.
Ollie?
Bye.
Ollie, wait a minute. What's the matter? What? Ooh.
I'm going. I'm leaving right now. Kukla, I'm leaving.
What's the problem?
I can't stand it. I can't stand it anymore. I can't take it. She looks at me with those great big baby blue eyes, and I haven't the heart to hurt her. I can't do it.
Who?
Dorothy, that's who. That's who. Bye.
Ollie, you can't. Wait, can't we start the show?
No.
Give me just a couple of minutes. The whole thing has been rehearsed and planned.
It's all right. I can't do...
Please.
Well, all right. Start the show if you want. I'll stay for a couple of minutes.
Jack?
Swift and Company, makers of Pard, the high vitamin dog food, and Pard Meal with the flavor dogs can't resist, presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
When did you first notice this?
Oh, it's been going on for a long time. I was foolish, Kukla. Honestly, that kid has got the biggest crush.
Oh, Ollie.
Oh, no, it's a crush. It's a crush. I know a crush when I see one. I walk in and she trembles and she comes running up. She says, hello, Ollie, hello. And she follows me yesterday at the hit parade. You should have been there, really. That you would have known. I'm talking to Giselle and I'm talking to the other kids on the show and the girl dancers and everything. She wouldn't let me alone. And then I'd say, hello, Giselle, or something. I look across, and there Dorothy standing there, frozen. This martyred look on her face.
Oh, I think you're imagining.
No, she's jealous.
Well, Ollie, you got yourself into it.
Well, I can't help it because I'm attractive.
Oh, Ollie, come on.
Well, it's true. I can't help it. I play the field. I don't want to be tied down. Don't fence me in. I can't be bothered. So I'm going.
No, you can't go.
Well, I can, so
you can't either. Show people don't let their private business interfere with the performance. You've got to sing with Dorothy.
I do not. I won't do it. I don't. Kukla, it isn't just that she's... it isn't that it hurts me or bothers me. I don't want to let her down. I don't want to break her heart. Let's get it over with now while it's fresh and new and, It's wrong. So I'll leave.
No, you don't. Says in your contract.
What contract?
Well, we've got one in case you don't know it. You invited Dorothy over to sing a duet with you, and you've got to do it.
Oh, all right. Can I go after?
No, not right afterwards. We'll see. Take off your hat and stay a while.
It's not mine.
Who'd you get it from? Oh, himself?
He's got a coat to match, too. Well, let's get it over with. I'm going to break it off. Believe me, I'm not going to be friendly. I'm not going to be nice. I don't want to lead her on. It's wrong. I smile at her and she gets ideas.
Well, will you do the song?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Dorothy, dear. Yes? Oh, good. Wasn't sure whether you'd arrive. Hello, darling.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Good.
Enjoyed you so much on the hit parade last night with Ollie and
but
everything.
did we miss you?
Oh, I'm glad you missed me.
Yes, Ollie was just tremendous. Of course, you saw it, I'm sure.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Arlene? Dorothy. Dorothy.
What?
See what I mean?
Don't leave me! I'm going to leave you. You're going to do a duet.
Dorothy, we don't
dear?
move in. No, honey. No. Don't crowd me. When Fran is
what's the
working...
matter?
Nothing's the matter, except that when Fran works on the show, of course, she works on the other side, but she doesn't move in too close. Don't hog the picture now.
Well, I guess you're so attractive, I can't help it.
I beg your pardon?
I think you're so attractive that I can't help it, Ollie.
Cook, you got... Go ahead! Well, Dorothy, we're going to do a little song together, I understand.
Yes, good. What have you got planned?
Well, remember a long time ago when you were first on the show, and we did I did a little song. I sang it to you when you came on. It was called Oops.
Oh, yes. We do that?
Yeah, we're going to do it. I've arranged it for...
Here's... What did I do?
Nothing, Dorothy. This is just... Let's get on with the show.
Well, we got along so well last
Yeah,
night.
it was fine. It was great. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but it's over, and okay. Now, I've arranged...
And I enjoyed singing with a concert star, too. It was such a thrill.
Yeah,
it was nice of you, and I'm so glad you're letting me sing today.
Yeah, well, fine, grand. Now, I've arranged this for a duet, and can you sight read?
Yeah.
Yeah, your part is underlined right there.
Okay.
We could try it if Jack is
Sure.
ready. I'll give you a little start.
Okay.
And 1 and 2.
Oops. 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 Oops.
Fair.
Oops.
My heart went
Oops.
the moment that we met. My heart went
Oops.
I never will forget. My heart turned hoops the moment that I met you.
Oops.
My feet went
Oops.
I nearly took a spill. My knees went
Oops.
they shook a bit until my head went oops. You mustn't let it get you. I was going for a very what you call a solitary sort of stroll. Just a twiddling my tooth when I heard a lot of drums begin to pound and roll. And
Oops.
my heart went oops. It went into a spin of loop-de-loops.
I could have stayed
You must
home.
have thought me can tune in oops. The silly way I acted. Of course you couldn't know that you were so aglow and I was so attractive.
It says Ted right here.
But baby, take a bow. My heart is going oops right now.
I'm sorry, I padded my part.
That right now was not in.
I know it, and I'm sorry.
I was supposed to do that by myself.
I am terribly sorry, Ollie. My part was so big, and I had to add some more, and forgive me. Am I through?
I'll think about it, girl. I'll think about it. Well, thanks very much for coming over, June.
Thanks.
And we really
Here.
enjoyed it. And I hope that you come...
Cook.
What? I did it. She walked away mad. Oh, thank heavens. Well, see you later.
Ollie! You've got to do the commercial.
No, not today. You do it.
Well, Ollie, you always do the...
No, I can't. She loves it when I do the commercial. She told me she did. It's no use adding fuel to the flame, Kook. I've broken it off, fair and square. She's left. She'll be hurt a little ways, but then she'll get over it. And it's better that way. Much better. See you around.
You stay and do the commercial or you're through.
Well, I'll think it over.
What do you want me to do?
Just let her down gently. Handle her. You know, handle the whole thing. Be a good buddy.
Dorothy, that was very nice.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Kook. But what's the matter with him? He's never acted that way to me before.
Dorothy, you're kind of... Well, Ollie, Ollie is a very funny guy, and...
Funny.
Well, he's very sweet and very warm and very affectionate, but he's got lots of friends, And
Yeah,
lots
mostly girls.
Yes, you understand that.
Of course I do. Well, I know him, but he was very nice to me last night.
Well,
What did I do?
Dorothy, you don't have a big thing for Ollie, do you?
I have a big thing for you, too. It's about the same. It's just that when you go out with someone, you don't want to... Every girl that comes into the place, if he doesn't know them, he ends up knowing them. Or he's always calling you by a different name. He never did that before, though. And he's going out now with Arlene and everybody. And he table hops all the time, and I'm left sitting alone. That's the only thing I have against him. He doesn't treat me nice the way you do. Well, you're a gentleman. You're always thoughtful and kind.
Well, not always.
Yes, you are. I've never heard you nasty. In my life, I've never heard you nasty.
You know something?
What?
I think that you and I might have a real fine day today.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good.
I was wondering, the next time that we come out to New York and we make an appearance on the hit parade, do you suppose maybe I could sing something
I
with
sure
you?
wish you would.
Think we
Do you
could
know that all the girls asked about you last night, and I was so pleased because
Really?
Ollie was living it up.
Listen, maybe we could go for a walk in the park
Oh,
after.
good. I like that.
Would you like to? We
Uh-huh.
could have dinner together?
Good.
Oh,
Good.
that'd be
Any
fun.
place you name.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful. There is a little song. I did it with Fran once, and I was rehearsing it the other day when you were, at the
Oh,
hit
the
parade
tune you wrote the lyrics for with Jack.
with Jack. And I love you.
Oh, good.
Would you remember that by any chance?
Oh. Well, I'll try.
Okay.
Help me out if I don't.
You have to help me out, maybe. I love the fragrance of spring, fresh in the cool morning dew. I love the birds as they sing, and I love you. I love a soft summer night, shimmering stars shining through. I love the moon's mellow light, and I love you.
I love the bright autumn leaves falling from red golden trees. I love a brisk autumn breeze, and I love you. I even love winter snow, cold icy winds, let them blow.
Warm is my heart, 'cause I know you love me
That's the way I like to be treated. You're nice.
I like that kind of treatment myself. What's the matter with that kid?
I don't know. He's so silly.
Well, don't
Well,
worry
too
about
many
him.
girls like him. That's his whole problem.
That's the problem. Well, listen, dear.
Hmm?
Tell you what. He's going to do the commercial.
Okay.
He's got something very special planned.
I don't want to see him anymore anyways. I'll leave for a while.
All right. Okay.
Let me know when he's gone.
Yeah, I will, dear.
What are you eating about? Well, I'll go through with my contract as per schedule. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are occasionally fortunate to have a special guest on Kukla, Fran and Ollie. Today I am most pleased to tell you that we have with us Oliver Burton Dragon, explorer, adventurer, and travel doggist. Mr. Dragon has just returned from a trip through dog country and will now give us a brief, well-documented report of his finding among the well-known canine species. One moment, please. You ready, Mr. Dragon? Yes. All right. Mr. Dragon. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a pleasure to appear before you today with films on my recent trip through dog country. As you know, I have worked with, seen, and talked to dogs of all kinds, but never in all my experience have I seen anything to match this fascinating documentary film you are about to see. My cameraman and I visited a very famous kennel deep in the heart of dog country near Chicago. We had one objective: to prove the great theory forwarded by Swift that given a choice, a dog, most dogs, will pass up red raw meat for our best native dog food, pard or pard burger. Now, just before we dim the lights, don't dim them yet, fellas.
Oh. Let me explain that the dogs you will see are completely unrehearsed. They were brought from the kennel into a kitchen, allowed to sniff a piece of juicy, red, raw meat and a bowl containing pard, and then turned loose. Now, let's see what happens. First dog, lights, camera, action. All right, here we have a floor. Yes, sir. And there is a dish holding the juiciest, freshest, nicest, untreated in any way piece of red raw meat. And, of course, pard. Yes, you see, he's putting it out. There it is. Now, a little dog is coming, a little cocker. There's it. There, look at, see, dog number 1. Pays no attention to the meat. He eats pard. Dogs naturally prefer pard's complete diet of beef variety meats, beef fats, and other foods, all pre-cooked. Don't you, baby? You bet you do. Yes, sir. Look, just sniffs that, turns his nose up at it. Certainly. All right, here we are. Now, there's going to be another dog. The same test. This untreated red raw meat and the bowl of pard. This dog is a dachshund named Susie. Susie, there you are, girl. Look. See? Just sniffed the meat, went right for the pard. This is unrehearsed, as I say. Oh, here's a lovely collie. She goes right for the pard. Look at that. And that beautiful coat. That's what your dog can have, too, if you feed him or she pard with its extra vitamins and minerals. Oh, we tried this test on all kinds of dogs. All kinds. There's a big one coming in now, a fine boxer. He'll be in just a second. There he is. Yes, sir, look at him. He gobbled up the pard. Oh, that red raw meat. Oh, no. Oh, nothing. He wants every bit of that pard. Now, here's the exception that proves the point. This old Gruffy, the bull, look at him. He's going for the red raw meat. Now, we were quite frightened about this until afterwards we found out that he was not only nearsighted but had a bad cold. A lovely German shepherd. We almost begged him to try the juicy red meat, but he'll have none of it. Much prefers pard, so temptingly seasoned. And, oh, this fella, he's a big one. He needs 4 or 5 cans of pard a day to keep him happy, but turns his nose up at that red raw meat, you know. Just really can't get enough of those dogs. Oh, there, well, look at, he's back. Isn't he cute? Well, sir, dear friends, there is proof that Swift's pard is the finest you can feed. And it's so much better for your dog, too, than red raw meat alone. So, get pard, plenty of it, at your grocer's tomorrow. Will you please? Thank you.
Ollie! Could I borrow your, cufflinks?
My what?
Cufflinks.
What for?
I'm going out.
Oh, you got a date, baby? Little Kukla got a date.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I think that's just grand. Yeah, who with?
Oh, a girl.
Well, certainly. But I mean, who is she?
Ooh, blonde friend of mine.
Anybody I know?
Yeah, I think so. You've met her, I think. Blonde.
What's she do? In the theater?
Well, she's in television. She sings.
Well, ooh, good for you, Kook. I'd advise you taking several of them along, though. Don't get caught with one alone. It's terrible. They try to tie you down. They get those visions of the little white cottage with a fence around it, you know. They wanna tie a fella down. Be footloose and fancy-free.
Well, I think I can handle this thing myself, Ollie. Thanks just the same.
I don't want a private. What's her name?
Oh?
Well, her initials.
D.C.
Oh. Dorothy Kilgallen's not a blonde.
Oh, honestly. Never thought I'd say that about my friend, Mr. Dragon. Well, sir, I think that maybe we ought to go out for our little walk. Oh, I know.
Kukla, who are these flowers for?
My girlfriend.
Oh, isn't that cute? Aren't they lovely?
Yes, they are. They're violets. Fresh violets.
Well, have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And thanks for handling the other situation for me.
You're welcome. Dorothy, dear.
Yes. Is he gone?
Happy springtime.
Oh, are they beautiful?
They're violets. They don't
They're
have
my
a real,
favorite.
They don't have a real big smell. They have kind of a spring smell.
No, it's soft and nice, though.
You like them? Really?
Mm-hmm.
You really, truly like them?
Oh, I like you.
You do?
Uh-huh. Oh, thank you.
Hey!
Mhm.
Hi.
Hi. Are you mad anymore? Huh?
Is this your date?
Yes.
Well, you Benedict Arnold!
What do you mean? You told me.
that.
You told me to handle it. Well, you didn't have to handle it that well. Well, honest to Pete,
Well, okay, if you want to go out with it. I didn't think that he was your type. If you like that
Don't
type...
talk to Kukla that way.
what type?
Your type!
Well, don't holler at me.
Oh, listen, the only reason she's going out with you is that she's on the rebound.
I am not on the rebound. I love Kukla.
Oh, all right, go ahead. Go ahead and love Kukla. That's fine. Fickle, fickle, fickle.
Oh, come on, let's get out of here, Dorothy, honestly.
Great, 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 great. My pal, my friend. Oh, leaves me all alone. A beautiful afternoon like this. Wonderful.
Well, I suppose I could call a couple of kids over at the hit parade. I wonder what Giselle's number is. Oh, what's the use?
Your best friend. Walking out with a girlfriend. Yeah. I don't care if it's spring or it isn't spring.
Spring is here. Why doesn't my heart go dancing? Spring is here. Why isn't the waltz entrancing? No desire, no ambition leads me. Maybe it's because nobody needs me. Spring is here. Why doesn't the breeze delight me? Stars appear. Why doesn't the night invite me? Maybe it's because nobody loves me. Spring is here. I hear.
Hello, Ollie. How are you? Hello, Ollie. Didn't even speak to me. Sort of a misty look in his eyes. I don't understand that. Oh, hi, Dorothy. Oh, I'm so glad you came over.
Buelah.
What's the matter,
is he
sweetie?
gone?
Oh,
I did
Dragon?
the most horrible thing.
What?
Franny asked me to come over to look after you a bit, and I caused a fight between Ollie and Kukla.
Oh, good, good, good.
Oh,
Jealousy,
no,
huh?
it isn't. It isn't nice at all. And we fought, and I yelled at him.
You did?
And I love Ollie. You know that. What can I do?
Well, you poor little thing. This is a problem. Glad you came to me, though.
So am I. You can help, can't you?
Yeah, I think I can. Girls understand these things better than fellas, you know. That's kind of a pathetic thing. I'm sorry, you know, that happened, but...
Have you ever done anything like that?
Oh, all the time I do it. Always open my big mouth. Always
Mine-
doing it.
I imagine so, because I know so many men who are in love with you.
Oh, thanks, dear.
You know Tom loves you.
Oh, well... It's hard to keep them all straight, you
You
know.
were so jealous of Mel last night having a date after the show.
Yes. You have to be very discreet about these things, dear. You know, you've got to be diplomatic when you have many admirers like that. Dorothy, I tell you, I just happened to think. Remember that song we did last night, Cross Over the Bridge?
Yeah.
Well, you know...
Boy, did you look wonderful in that outfit. Did you buy it? You said you were going
Yeah, I
to.
got it. Why don't we do the song right now for Ollie? Bring him up here.
Good.
And maybe, you know, it's got some good advice in it. Maybe you can win him over again.
Well, he liked it last night, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll go change into my costume, huh?
Oh, good, okay.
It'll only take me a second.
Good, okay.
Zippers are wonderful.
Isn't that wonderful? gal in each and every port. And you forgot the rules of love that life has always taught. And if you broke as many hearts as ripples in a stream, well, brother, here's the only way that you can be redeemed. Cross over the bridge! Cross over the bridge! Change your reckless way of living. Cross over the bridge, leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you. Brother, cross over the bridge! I know it isn't easy to resist temptation's call, but think of how your broken heart will hurt you when you fall. And someday you will find that you are hopelessly in love, and she'll belong to someone else as sure as stars above. Cross over the bridge! Cross over the bridge! Change your reckless way of living. Cross over the bridge, leave your fickle past behind you, and true romance will find you. Ollie, cross over the bridge! Cross over the bridge! You mad at me anymore?
Oh, I was never mad at you, Dorothy.
Oh, good, 'cause I love you both, and you know that.
I don't know what gets into me, and I've talked so awfully to Kukla, too.
Well, I talked awfully to you. Why'd you call him up?
Oh, I wonder what Fran will ever say about this.
I don't know.
Kukla, come up. I want to jollifies. Kukla. Kukla, come up. Oh, watch.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not talking.
Please. Please, Kukla, please. Oh, please, look.
Kook, he's on bended knee, please.
Not yet, I'm not. Please. Oh, all right, I'll get on my knees.
Oh, Kook.
Please, Kukla.
You're so far down. Okay, I'll forgive you.
Oh.
Ooh, thank you, 'cause my knees are awful sore. Oh.
Oh, good. This is the
Everything
way we
happy
should
now?
be.
Let's three of us go for a walk in the park and forget all this ridiculous nonsense.
All right. All right, but just, I think I'd better wear dark glasses in case the girls...
Now, Ollie, we're not going to have any more of that. Remember, people call it pard.
Dogs call it pard burger.
Take the Kuklapolitan's word for it. Swift's Pard is the finest dog food you can feed. A juicy, nourishing blend of beef variety meats, beef fat, and other essential foods, plus the extra vitamins and minerals a dog needs. A complete dinner, so good dogs call it Pard Burger. And for those who prefer a dry-type dog food, Swift makes wonderful new Pard Meal with the flavor dogs can't resist. Pard Meal has more meat fat for greater nutrition and better flavor than any other leading dry-type dog food. Dry-type or canned, be sure it's Pard. As Ollie says,
Anything else is unpardonable. Right, Mr. Tillstrom?
Right, Ollie. And can I go with you and Dorothy and Coop? Good.
the musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. Producer, Buelah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And technical director is Dorson Ullman. Kukla, Fran and Ollie was brought to you from New York by Pard, trademark for Swift and Company's dog food.